Nicky Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. I've just been given a bobble out, so yeah, so excuse the change. What do you think today? I didn't think it was bad, didn't think it was good, thought it was a bit indifferent.
Yeah. I think on the balance of play, a draw was a fair result. Liverpool stepped it up in the second half. The thing is, with the first half, the bottom line was styles make fights, and I think the low block style that we tend to play, it kind of suits this kind of opposition. And I think Liverpool were a little lethargic, and in the second half, they basically upped it, went up a gear, and yet again, it sort of highlighted the areas where we kind of need to improve. But we took the goals well, on a positive.
It's a lovely lead by Antonio.
Yeah, listen, it's a replica of the Leverkusen goal. I think we should do that more, where Bowen just steps inside and just floats it in. We know Antonio's good with his head, so great goal by him, and 20 goals for Bowen, which
brilliant.
They're the positives, and there wasn't, in my opinion, there wasn't much positives to take from this game. I think we did well to get the point, but that's West Ham, right? Like I was optimistic about the game, but I actually thought we would lose 2-1 because that's one win in 9 now for us in the league, and I think people forget that too. But it had, for me, there's certain players that I think. Look, we were carrying a few people today. I said about Paqueta. I'm not going to talk any more about him, but he was kind of anonymous today. Alvarez. So before people sort of start getting like on their high horse, let's get it right. Alvarez has arguably been one of our best players this season.
That's great,
and he's fantastic. I think in today's game, I think he was just off it slightly. He made some excellent interceptions and made a good contribution, but he was just slightly off it because he gets caught between two lines, whether he's playing as a holding midfielder or whether he's playing as further up as a box-to-box. I think with both him and Kudus, because they've come from teams that play high press, they always want to press the ball. And you'll see he's always our most advanced midfielder who goes to press, and sometimes he can get caught out if he's a bit behind the plate. But it kind of had an end of season feel to me. There is the point didn't do nothing for either team really, but I guess in terms of like performances, there were a few decent performances out there.
Let's. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I've said it a few times. Paqueta.
Nicky.
He's coasting now.
Yeah, I've said it when I've said it in the past.
Would you rather just drop him one?
I wouldn't have started him this game personally because I feel there was an opportunity to actually play a few of our fringe / squad players in order to give a reaction to the squad, especially after the Palace game. Do you know what I mean? I think there was an opportunity. Then that's kind of like the kick up the arse that some of our high profile players need, and then you bring them on basically. So I personally wouldn't have played him today. I've also mentioned in the past that I don't think he's effective in the 10 position. I like him drifting in the 10 position during the game, but I don't like him playing a whole game there. He was more effective on the left, where he kind of had a free role, but he always had good link-up play with Emerson. So that's my thing with him. It was an opportunity. He's been coasting for weeks. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't have started him personally, Nicky. Yeah, and that's it, man. I think 3 games left. The Luton game, hopefully we get something from that, and I think we should get something from that. Again, the Chelsea game, I think, again, I wouldn't be surprised if we do what we've done today. I wouldn't be surprised if we go there and actually beat them. Yeah. And the City game, forget about it. But, you know what I mean, just forget about it. So, just roll on to next season now and hope we get our dealings in terms of a potential new manager done before the last game of the season, so whoever comes in for pre-season, has a full pre-season, has an opportunity to bring in who they want to bring in, and then we move on.
Fine, thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Thank you.